Greetings, lovers of adventures. Welcome to Solasta, Crown of the Magister. I have almost every DLC. I don't have a Palace of Ice stuff yet. But I don't think this unlocks any new content that is relevant for right now. So I've got some news that Baldur's Gate 3 is coming out pretty soonish, and I thought, why not play the better game of the two? Because I feel that Baldur's Gate 3 is laying it on too thick with the dark and gritty content, and Solasta is more like the typical D&D game at home. So, how about we start a new adventure with a custom party I create this stream. I don't know how long it will take, and I will at most play like the tutorial section of it, but you can watch me make characters. This is pretty fun actually. Oh, tieflings and rock and another gnome. Gnomes are exclusive to Palace of Ice. Oh well. Why not make a dragonborn for once? We get more strength, more charisma, and we can pick a damage resistance and a breath weapon. I think I want cold. A lot of things are resistant to fire, and things that are usually don't take fire damage are weak to ice. I'm not clicking this button, I just let the game choose if I'm supposed to be a girl or a boy. But I don't like the race choices in D&D. They've totally forget every time to make a tiny race so I can make myself. We have a charisma bonus, so we are important for paladin, sorcerer, bard, and warlock. I would like to make this one a warlock. Warlocks are already a pretty funky class in and of themselves to start off with. If you didn't notice already, this game is based on D&D 5th edition, and it's pretty miraculous that it took so long given how popular the game is supposed to be. So what do we pick? The Fiend, the Hive, the Timekeeper, or the Tree? I played around with this game a bit and I tried out the Tree Warlock, but how about we check what the Hive gives us? These spells don't look very exciting to me, and yo! But we get a really good feature to give people a disadvantage on saves. In this game, saving throws is basically you fail one save, you're out of the fight for the rest of this game. It's combat. And warlocks have a particular quirk that makes them extremely adept at abusing this. They get really good counter spells. Background. This is mostly just for flavor and picking which dialogue lines your characters will speak. I don't give this too much heat, so I think lowlife sounds cool. Egoism and caution. And we can pick any two others. Cynicism and pragmatism, please. I'll just take whatever the first rolls are and don't think of... These scores are kinda bad though, so yeah. This is probably a bit Strength is arguably the most useful and, in quotation marks, dump stat, just because you can carry more stuff this way. Investigation and intimidation. Eldritch Blast is a must-have. It's basically your standard attack in many ways. Alt for more info. We can slap someone in melee and make them worse at hitting us and avoiding hits. This is pretty good if we're cornered in melee. Now spells. Unfortunately, we don't have any big impact on counter enders yet, so we'll take Malediction for a bit of extra damage. And Hellish Rebuke is kinda fun. Whenever we get hit by an enemy, they can take 2d10 fire damage back. Yeah, good enough. Why are we so greenish in the skin tone here? I'll work with what I got. Oh, this is like this tip and not the shit. Ah, but the segmented is pretty cool.
Come on.
What I wouldn't give for a nice fire.
Damn. I hate those.
So that's our first character, Polymnia Cockygun. Now for a type of character that doesn't really offer that much in terms of utility or unique interactions, but makes the game much faster to run if you're playing it solo. That's right, we're doing the basic bitch human fighter. Wanderer. Pragmatism. Violence. Yeah, he's basically the white male character. Oh, this has some blessed stats. Let's throw those attacking stats up here. The best and most useful fighting style overall is definitely archery. I still want him to have an incredible strength score just so he can, like, fight in melee if it's necessary. There isn't really much of a point in gunning for melee combat, but it's kinda nice to have if you need it. You speak Old Temarian. And now a white male lead. I wanted to be kinda old, like in his mid-40s or so.
Good arms you got. Come on, harder. You'll die like the rest.
Deal with it.
Walk it off. Kill them all.
Yeah, that's the white male protagonist I'm envisioning. Yo, I got an achievement for making a character, a fighter. So what else do we get? I'd like to have a class that's good with wisdom and one that's good with intelligence, and there's literally only one option for a class that uses intelligence. And that's the wizard. If I ever struggle at any point of the game, I can just let the wizard carry. Yeah, you're the absolute super nerd. This set is garbage. Better. Actually, I want you to have a 13 in wisdom. Wisdom saves are kind of important because they're the ones that make you attack your allies if you fail them. History and religion. Let's have you speak Terran and Giant and Halfling. So what cantrip? One cantrip extra I get because I'm an elf. A high elf specifically. Let's get Firebolt out of the way. This one's a safe-based attack. The spell is still as useless as it is in 5e. This can negate darkness problems. Sleep is the go-to for first level, and I want one shield. Thunder Wave. Featherfall. Comprehend languages. And Identify. Arcane face paintings, of course.
Warm clothes. Interesting. A secret door.
Yeah, this quiet sign stuff sounds kind of alright. So I wanted to have wisdom, good character with good wisdom. How about the ranger? We can't go all the way with being as small as I am, but we can come kinda close. But these guys are slow. This is a problem. So let's how about we take the other elf who is fast instead. I think monstrosities are common. And forest is probably a safe choice. But it's not that important. You shoot arrows into people and make what kind of yeah, let's go with a spy. I could use someone who can sneak. I want a few more good stats than just this 116 if I want to place. Wisdom isn't actually as much of a necessity for rangers as you might think. You're not very reliant on spells that much, and the spells you do cast, they don't really need wisdom. Insight and investigation. Oh, I get another one. I get all of those. Goblin and Orcish. Let's make you really... Let's make you feel really funky, You're a bit more sizable. And the babe then.
Sing a trap.
Damn it. Can't say I'm surprised.
I can't feel my fingertips.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, sure. So, these are some characters I made for my personal use, but we'll be taking those we have, like, made here. And of course, a white male protagonist. Pretty cool party, I must say. Oh wait, that's not the character I made. You're the one, the correct one. I did not make a rogue. I might give it a spin or so off stream, but not here. What's... Yeah, this is the one where I can still see the sigils, but barely. They are much more visible on my OBS screen, it seems. Let's play through the tutorial section and then we'll call it a stream for today. Next time we'll definitely get in some more action. But as you may know, if you're familiar with playing tabletop RPGs, making your characters is as much a part of the game as playing with those characters, really.
Before the Cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either.
Based.
Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The Cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manacalon, they called it. And twisted the land beyond recognition.
Also
Now,
based.
only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
It could also be a lawful, chaotic, or evil. Or maybe even neutral. Oh, I missed my cue to read this was out loud, but I'll leave this up on screen so you can read it yourself for a bit. Okay, I think that's enough time for you to read this all. Our party is very talkative even.
This beer tastes like donkey piss. Not that I'm complaining.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late.
Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Sit, relax. Perhaps you'd enjoy a pint of this obnoxious ale.
If you're here for the council job, get in line. Though if this Lord Karen doesn't show up soon, I may go looking for him.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
So is this the job?
Cheers!
Getting shit-faced?
Indeed. You mentioned something about some trouble. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, I was heading down a lonely road when 3 shitheads jumped from the bushes, dragged me off, and threw my ass into this broken-down jail. Smelled like some poor bastard had died in there. A strong wind could have took it down.
So this is basically just basic movement and object interactions. And this is pretty rare actually for D&D computer games. You're actually playing on a grid. Always check enemy corner for valuables. But there's not much here I really want. You can crawl through holes by clicking on them. Well, I could just walk because I'm nowhere near tall enough for me to hit the ceiling, but I guess I have to crawl. Alt key shows me what I can interact with. Like this jar over here. Ah, loot this container here. I'll take this torch. This game is pretty brutal and when it comes to not having proper light, so make sure you have it equipped even if you can see fine. You can also push boulders. Crawl through here. Strength is also used for movement skills. So if you have a high strength, you can jump a step directly, but if your character's a bit weaker, you have to take another way around. There's some other cool movement tricks you can do to explore. But we will get to those when we see them. Also, this is kind of one of the best RPGs I've seen so far that when it comes to exploring the map. Yep. This is more tutorial stuff. I already know this.
I needed that.
Rations. I think this door is where we need to go next. Yeah, that's one tutorial section.
Trick with the wall. Glad you know worse for wear.
Perhaps someone else can tell a story since it looks like we might be here a while.
Have another ale. It's not like you have anywhere better to be.
I have a tale to tell as well. I too was attacked, but I put an end to my enemies with blood and pain.
Let's hear it then. Try.
So, you have movement, which is basically its own resource, but just completely detached from your actions. Which basically means you can move around as much as you like.
No quarter given.
And do your actions. Oh yeah, I'm a fighter. I can heal myself with a bonus action. And I can also attack and then move elsewhere after. You can have preset configurations which you can switch from without any kind of action cost. But if you want to access your inventory, it will cost you your action. Let's shove this creature and select push away. Just like in Dark Souls, you can throw people off cliffs. Dodge I will probably use in a later stream. Dodge is pretty useful, and I'll show you when I get to it. First I want to Dark Souls some more wolves. Cautious mode basically lets you sneak and stealth, but this is not necessary in this part of the game. This wolf is kinda tough, so we want to disengage. So now we can get behind this boulder without having to provoke movement. An opportunity attack. Free object interaction.
What a bunch of namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
Shut your gob, or I'll shut it for you.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything.
That's right, lizard people are real.
Not troglodyte.
And they're among us.
I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't rob people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
Oh,
Even you, my audience.
You'll see.
So anyway, Sorax might be legend, but orcs are quite real. And not just in the Badlands. I stumbled across a secret settlement right here in the Principality.
Bullshit.
I traveled here from the east and left the main highway, hoping to save time by traversing the hills. The views were magnificent, but I should have kept my eye on the path, because it gave way beneath my feet, plunging me into Stygian darkness. Oh, that's going to leave a mark.
Do I have torches in my inventory? I do, as a matter of fact. You actually have an extra set of equipment for specifically light sources.
Blessed are the Lightbringers?
You can always activate secrets by lighting these torch sconces. You should always do it in gay RPGs.
Orcs? Here? Strange. I wonder what this totem means.
Maybe they're happy that meat's back on the menu. Just click on loot all when you open containers. Also, you should heal yourself now.
There they are. Discretion is clearly the better part of valor in this instance.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight 4 orcs by myself. There's only you just can only push wizard bullshit so far, and the important part about it is not that you can do a lot of damage, but that you prevent damage from being dealt to you. So, climb down this ladder. There's the sentiment in old school role-playing where it's supposed to be the best idea if you don't have to rely on rolls to do what you want. And this is basically what I'm doing here. I bet a lot of RPG protects are jealous of my ability to hop over small ledges.
No other means of egress is apparent. Fine. I shall wait until they go. These creatures do hunt, right?
You can long rest and prepare spells at these campfires, so they're pretty much just like they function in Dark Souls. So, I think this is correct when it comes to preparing spells, because I can cast these with 10-minute extra time if I cast them as a ritual, and the cool thing about ritual casts from wizards is you can cast them without having them prepared. Preparing them just means you can cast them at full speed.
have slaughtered every one of those green-skinned monsters.
Orcs have a very distinctive stink.
We should bill the council for all this wasted time.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have a good reason for that. It's none of your bloody business.
Oh yeah, this is for the rogue stealth section.
Don't be a killjoy. We all sang for our supper. Now it's your turn.
Fine. You want to know the truth? I stopped on the way here to visit an old friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Sounds like an idiot.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it, because you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
I see. Cautious motive. This also lets you see tracks.
Liam, always thoughtful.
Thieves' tools. You can pick locks with those. Oh, I've been detected. I think this auto saves.
Liam, always thoughtful.
There isn't really an angle for me to sneak past this person. Quick, 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 quick! Get down there! Well done. You don't get another try if you fail a lockpicking check. go this way? I think we're supposed to go there. Just have to zoom in really close to click on the store. Up here. Oh wait, there's something in here? Just some flowers. But I think you can use them for crafting.
Hold it. A trap.
Nice. This must be the place. Yeah, this chest is also trapped. Which means there's something valuable inside. Can I loot this chest? I cannot. Perhaps if I go closer to this window, I get an...
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
Oh, this is where we get surprise kills.
Liam, what are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
Stealth attacks are really strong. You basically get an extra turn on enemies if you catch them unawares. Let's take cover again here. And so long as he cannot see me, I can attack at advantage. That's one way to clear up your debt. Just kill your debtors.
See Lord Karen.
Depends on who's asking.
Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
You could have thought of something with you.
So you're not a mythical creature after all.
Unlike, say, a sober adventurer?
Okay, that is better.
Need a little bit more info about the job, me lord.
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
We hear this is a mission for the council, but what is it?
You get to the Lord Amp.
Dear Moraike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple. But you know, politics? The council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead,
I love
there are
plausible
delegates from the
deniability.
Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland that used to be the elven empire called Maniculum. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
Yeah, I think very good.
I think we know enough now. Thank you. We should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, we're late in for this, taking on this mission, so, and unfortunately for us, Lord Karen, we're gonna be here for a while. You're gonna be waiting for another 2 weeks when I continue the stream then. After we have a bit of time with this beautiful loading screen.